all, but it's all right.
So how was your trip up here?
That was good, yeah.
So let's talk about Thanks for Listening, debuted number 2 on the country Billboard charts, and you also had your first live DVD coming out. What was the experience of filming that DVD like?
It was fun. I did it in Georgia, at a theme park in Georgia, so it's, it was kind of at home for me. I'm in South Georgia, but it's fun, my live full show it's wild, it's intense. We have fun, it's a lot going on. I don't believe in just standing there playing your song. It's just not what it may be fine. I don't want to see George Strait dancing around like I do, but I like playing and having fun, and so it's fun to bring that experience, to the fans that they could watch, and then it's on Access TV all year long, so it's been cool.
So this crowd will be good for that too.
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
we'll
a
get
fun
with it.
Crowd we have
Oh,
up
absolutely.
here.
There's rednecks everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of camping, a lot of fun going on. So you collaborate with a ton of artists. What goes into the process for you writing a song for yourself versus writing one for Brantley Gilbert?
Nothing. Because Brantley and I wrote the songs together. So for me, I write the songs. I don't have any. I got a song with Keith Urban on my new record. I didn't write the song and go, oh, I'm writing this, so Keith Urban. I don't do that. I kind of let the songs dictate to me who I think should cut it. I write it and maybe cut a demo or just really listen to the melody of it and go, and this would be cool for for so and so. And certainly there's artists that could do multiple things, no question about that. But I've been blessed that so many of them have taken their time to be a part of what I'm doing. I'm on a small independent record label. I'm just doing, trying to do the best I can. And for them to take their time and be a part of it, I can't afford to pay Keith Urban or Luke Bryan or Jason to be on my records. They've done it because first of all, they have a lot of respect for me that they know I do for them. And there's friendship there as well, but the song has to mean something to them. So that's what's been cool. They don't just do it to do it. They do it because they like the song, and that's cool. Because that's really what it's all about. We all go away. New artists will come along. The songs are what lives on. It's not the artist.
And is that something special you think about country music, that there's the connection between artists, that you build this friendship over years and years?
I've been around some other genres too, but I think there's way more camaraderie in the country side of things than any other genre. You could argue certainly lots of different points as to why that is. For the most part, the country artists, it probably has to do just a lot with upbringing and the way you were raised that probably makes it like that, because most country folks, if something happens, they're there to help you. They help each other. And, it's been, for the most part, that's all I've seen in country music, You don't really see any kind of feuds or stuff like that. If you do, you don't really hear about it, so.
Mm-hmm. This is your 5th album, so what was different for you in the process of making this album?
I think, honestly, every record, you start off, I remember somebody told me early, first record, be black and white, this is who you are. You only get one chance to show them that. And you come out of the gate, unfortunately, some artists have to deal with that. They get pushed into doing something, and it might not be really who they are. And sometimes it's hard to back up from, so if you put it out there as that, and it's, what do you do? And people think, well, that's what you do. And it's that's not really who I am. So it's hard to reinvent yourself sometimes. So to be black and white, and then the next record, black and white, and I add some green. And then black, white, and green, and then the next record, add some red. So you're constantly trying to grow and develop as an artist and try new things. But you also got to be mindful of the way you're here, the fans that got you here. So I'm never going to change what I do. I've certainly done some different things as the records have gone along and tried different things and sounds, but I'm not going to change who I am. It's what I do. And this last record, I think, is the most complete record. From sonically, the way it sounds, and melodically. I don't know. You could argue, well, this song's better. Songs, that's a personal thing. But for me, it's you could argue this or that. I just don't think I just think overall this new record is just the most complete. The songs you hear, the first time you can sing along. The second time you hear it, you know what the chorus is. So that's kind of where it was for this record, and I love the songs on there. And there's some really personal stuff on there. And I wrote a song to my son on this record called "Sip It Slow." He just turned 16, so did that with my buddy Lee Bryce. And I dig this
Well, tell us a
record.
little bit about that. So Sip It Slow, 16-year-old
Yeah,
kid.
so
you
my
wanna
son's
take
16,
Take his time, ease into life.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. It's I really was just kind of a letter I was writing to him that my dad kind of did that for me, and it was just, that's really what it was. Just, hey, take your time, realize what's going on. There's a lot, breathe, feel, see what's going on, appreciate other things in the world, and Lee and I have always wanted to do something together, and he's really good at conveying emotion in a song, and he has a son, and so it when I sent it to him, it made sense for him, and he really got it, and it was really cool to do that with him.
Awesome. And so where are you guys headed next after Taste the Country?
Taste the Country, we're in Goldsboro, North Carolina tomorrow, about 600 miles away from here. And then from there to Jacksonville, Florida with Brantley and Chesney and Tyler Farr on Sunday.
Nice.
So, we're just going from kind of hot to really hot to extremely hot.
So we're at Taste the Country Music Festival. What does country taste like?
You could argue. I heard somebody say one time, you know what country music is? It's whatever the fans say it is. Because there's all this argument about traditional and this and bro country. Man, I don't know what any. I just write songs. I don't think about it like. Now, I'm telling you, Luke and Dive, they're not thinking this is bro. They're not writing a song going, this is bro country. They're just writing the songs they want to cut. If you know them, you know that's who they are. So you listen to songs. If you like it, cool. Buy it. Tell your friends about it. If you don't, find you something that you do, because there's something out there for everybody. I mean, there's some really country stuff out there that's fantastic. But some of it, I think people wouldn't play on the radio because they think it's too country. So I'm not sure that I know what that means, but I've heard that said. But there's, there's lots of ways to track music down now. So just go listen to it, and whatever. It doesn't matter. Just if it's a good. To me, it's really simple, and Eric Church and I kind of agree on this. Is it a good song or not a good song? Write good songs. That's really, that's really what it boils down to.
Well, thanks for your time, Colt. I really appreciate it.